What's up, everybody? I thought I'd do a quick video here on a repair I'm doing on a John Deere 826 snowblower. So I'm just swapping out motors is what I'm doing, which I stated in my last video. So this engine here, though, I will show you while I'm at it. This is why I'm changing this motor right here. A bolt snapped off, and my ex-son-in-law's dad, he tried to drill the bolt out and then accidentally went through the block. So this is an easy fix, really. This engine still runs, but I decided to just get another motor if I could ever find one, which I did at a tractor show this year. And so here's what I'm putting on. Same style motor. Things are a little bit different, like the muffler was different, and actually that's about it. The muffler was different. So this one, I already swapped the muffler, but that muffler was on the other engine. But if you put this muffler on, it fits this tin perfect, so that's why I swapped them. And I also put the electric starter from the other motor on here. This engine actually never had an electric starter. The tin was still complete and not snapped off where a starter would go on the flywheel tin on the back side. So I actually snapped the tin piece off to put the starter on. So you have a choice now, either one, rope or electric. But anyways, my repair. So as I was repairing this, I had a gap going on over here on this shaft. And so I ended up wondering why. And then I was able to pull the whole shaft out completely. Well, come to find out, this roll pin had sheared. And so I wasn't sure what it was. And I asked John Deere folks on a snowblower walk behind John Deere Facebook page, and not one of them could really answer me on what was going on. So I ended up figuring out myself that it is indeed a roll pin that was in there, and it snapped for whatever reason. I don't know. Everything else is in pretty good shape on this thing. So I ended up fixing it. Here was the old pin right here. Right there. Here, let's see. So there's the old pin. And this middle part there, the little stubby, was stuck in that shaft. So it took me a while to get that out, but I got it. But anyways, that's all it is, a roll pin. And I use this kit here that I've had forever. I don't remember where I got this, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Hobo Freight. Pretty sure of that. I want to say it was probably Rural King, but I don't know. I'll have to look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Rural King's where I got that. But anyways, or a tractor show, because I pick that stuff up there too. I carry all sorts of this stuff in stock because I'm always using it. But anyways, that's all it was. Just a roll pin. I really couldn't tell you the size of that, but yeah, everything else is in working order. While I'm under here, I'm gonna lube up a bunch of stuff, kind of grease and lube everything up. Nothing looks real wore out or messed up, so pretty cool. Next thing is to install the engine and make sure I keep the belts on. I probably should replace the belts while I'm under here. So I highly doubt these are the factory belts, but never know, because they do say John Deere on them. So this is the one closest to the motor. I don't know if you can read that or not. Looks like M 82612, possibly. I'm not sure about this one. Ooh, I got a bee flying around me. Go away, I'm allergic. Crazy bee. Oh, okay. Yep, this is genuine John Deere belt too. So this one is a little harder to read the number, but anyways, you don't have to necessarily use John Deere belts, although you know, if you can. Some of that stuff is actually not too expensive. Deere's pretty reasonable on some stuff, like their oil. Believe it or not, their oil I like a lot, and it's, you know, they formulate it for their equipment, and they actually get sales on their oil and filters. So like my 400, I actually have oil and filter on a shelf, and I got it from Deere up in LaGrange, Indiana, which my late dad dealt with them a lot, and those guys up there are super helpful. It's a Green Mark, what do you want to call it, sub company or whatever. Those guys are awesome. I highly recommend them if you're in that area, Lower Michigan, upper Indiana. Definitely use those guys. They know what they're doing. So, but yeah, this is a pretty simple task. It's not much to it. There's just 4 bolts that hold the engine on, and taking this plate off so you can get to the actual stud themselves, because you got to get them from the back down here, because a lot of times the whole thing will just turn. So I tried taking these off first and then learned that that's not necessary. So yeah, I will shoot another video once I get this engine mounted and I get everything hooked back up and all that. So I still got some tightening up to do with, I got a tin loose here and gas tank on this, and, or no, wrong engine, whoops. I still got some stuff over here. I gotta get a bolt in this for this one tin right here. I'm missing a bolt, and I gotta get this on. I gotta get this bracket on all the way. So yeah, but this engine for 20 bucks, I got a heck of a deal, that's for sure. I'm very, very happy with this engine. Runs like a champ. Put a new carburetor on and purrs like a kitten. There's the old carburetor right here. I've always had bad luck with these Tecumseh carburetors, I'm telling you. I've tried to rebuild them, but they're just, I've gotten so frustrated at them. I'll show you here. I put this carburetor, this Walbro, on this 12 horse Tecumseh cast iron back when I was 17, and I'm 42 now. And that is the best thing I ever did for this engine, because every year I would fight this engine to try to start it after sitting during the winter. And my dad suggested putting a Walbro on it. I did, and now this thing could sit like it did. It sat for since 2017, and when I fired it up last fall, it fired right up. It didn't take much tinkering at all. So like I said, Tecumseh, some of the older engines, they're pretty good engines, but man, their carburetors, thumbs down. Anyways, I'll get this finished up and I'll shoot another video of it running and going. Maybe I'll shoot a video of putting it on here. We'll see. So I just want to show you the roll pin situation for the drive axle. So peace out.